Alrighty, who have we got next in the inbox? Please keep anonymous. Of course, babe, I'm never going to dob you in. So, am I the arsehole for not wanting my cousin / best friend of 21 years to be at my wedding? Here's why. This is a shame. 21 years is a long time to have someone so close to you not there for your special day. But I'm sure there's a very good reason. So let's get into it. To start off, there was this guy I had broken up with, who we'll call Steve. Welcome to the chat. But we had decided to stay friends after we broke up. An interesting choice for me. I would never choose to be an ex. I think then it never ends well, especially when you then go on to get a new relationship. Like, do you have to be like, hi, this is my best friend Steve. We actually were together for 10 years. It's just odd. Very mature, but not for me. One day, I was hanging out with my cousin, who we'll call Amy, and Steve called me. I introduced him to Amy, and they immediately became friends over the phone. They're like, hiya, my name's Steve, and nice to meet you. Let's be best friends. I'm Amy. Whoop-de-doo. Then they'd exchanged numbers, and the next week, Amy told me that she was going to ask out Steve. Why? That's not friend material at all. You don't do that. You don't get with your friend's ex. Thanks for telling me, but no, not doing that. Why do you want her sloppy seconds anyway? Weirdo. I told her I was uncomfortable with this, and she completely ignored me and continued to then ask him out for dinner. Steve texted me telling me the situation, and he had ended up rejecting Amy. Ha 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 ha. It's embarrassing, Amy. So this is when I went no contact with Amy for a few weeks. We didn't speak, and she ended up coming back and begging for forgiveness. Yeah, get on your hands and knees and beg. Do you know what we do? We forgive, but we don't forget. Keep your enemies close. I finally accepted her apology, and we went back to being close friends. Then a year goes by, and I meet someone who I absolutely fall in love with. Love that. We'll call him Alan. Yay, our first Alan. So I had Amy and Alan round at my flat so they could meet each other. It's always a tense moment when you're getting your family to meet your partners, isn't it? You want everything to go well. You don't want your uncle to be racist or say anything homophobic or be the slightest bit out of line. It's always a bit tetchy, and you just want everyone to be on their best behaviour. There's always one person that acts up, and I'm guessing it's going to be Amy. Shocker. The second they met, Amy asks for his number. Why do you need his number, Amy? It's not necessary. If you need to get in touch, you can get in touch through me. You can follow him on Instagram. I find having someone's number very personal. You just have them at any time. So she asked for my boyfriend's number. So odd. I said that this was not a good idea and I didn't trust her because of what happened a few years ago. Yeah, I think that's a very valid point. God, Amy is bold with these movements. She called me a jealous, stuck-up biatch. Who are you, Regina George? She then said that she just wanted to get to know Alan. Okay, well, you can do it at family functions when you see him every 6 months. There's no need for you to know him that well. Fast forward a few years, now me and Alan are engaged and we are getting married in 6 weeks' time. Oh, congratulations. Oh, I'm so happy for you. I hope that you have a lifetime of happiness together. We announced this at a family function. Immediate and extended family were there, including Amy. Oh, I bet she was fucking fuming. That night when we went out for dinner with my family, Amy was clearly flirting with Alan. She was being very, very touchy with him. Oh, it's just... Why do it in front of your family? Well, actually, why do it at all? But she must think that she is God's gift. Not only to think that she can flirt with someone else's partner, and then to do it in front of family. Where are her parents? They've clearly done something strange with how they've raised her. I told her that I was really, really uncomfortable with how she was acting towards him, and that a lot of our relatives have also noticed how she was behaving towards Steve. The next morning, I decided to call her and I told her I no longer wanted her at my wedding. Yeah, you don't want anyone at your wedding that doesn't want the best for you and your relationship. And clearly she's doing everything within her power to separate you, to cause tension. I think some people are so insecure that they get great pride from splitting up a relationship. They think, I must be so gorgeous, I must have a great personality, I must be so irresistible for him to want to not be with his partner or cheat or whatnot. So strange. I hope she goes to therapy to sort that out and she finds some self-motivation, reassurance from somewhere. She did not take this well. She flipped out and she went off. So she went, oh, ew, Amy's strange. So she went off at you on the phone, but then calls you back later and it's apologising profusely. Yeah, because she's realised she's effed up, right? She's now barred from the wedding. People are going to be like, why isn't Amy here? And you'll be like, I don't know, maybe because she's a twat. That could be why, because she's an inconsiderate arsehole. So, am I wrong for not wanting her at my wedding? No. You need someone there that is going to want the best for you and your relationship. I think here's what you do. You need doormen. You need people at that party that are keeping an eye out for her, because I'm concerned she's going to have a bee in her bonnet and she's going to pull her I object. She's going to halt the wedding. And also, did you know, if someone says I object during a wedding, you then aren't legally allowed to proceed with the ceremony. You have to wait at least 2 weeks, I think it is, before you can then get married. I don't know if that's true. I think someone might have commented that on my video. But you don't want any sort of postponement to your wedding at all. I would also maybe have someone in your bridal party or like a close friend that is coming to the ceremony and to your evening that is on Amy watch. You know, someone that can still enjoy the day but is wanting the best for you. You and Alan deserve all the happiness. This is your day. You've put on such lovely work for yourself. Alan, I assume, would also not want her there because she's just odd. She's baffling to me. Such strange behaviour. But yeah, I wish you all the best and I hope your wedding day goes very, very well.
Please fill my cup. Am I really asking for much? It's been a long week, I'm looking for fun. Please fill my cup. Find me under the sun. SOS, I'm just looking for a good time. Oh, 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 oh. And I'm singing like, whoa.